Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Glaciercano here today to play some more Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube, emulated through the Wii, because very fancy things in HD mode. Activate! Need to go slightly lower volume for those activation signals, because, I mean, I usually just end up screaming. And that seems very weird and uncontrolled when you're talking about Kirby. Kirby's the most calm and amazing individual that you've ever did see. Because if anything ever messes with him, he just absorbs it. Like, seriously, look up the canon of Kirby. He's actually really overpowered of a character. Which is amazing. Speaking of amazing, going around his city and trying to upgrade your Air Ride machine into the greatest that there's ever been. Better than Ash Ketchum could have even dreamed of. And I mean, his entire life is kind of a dream, isn't it? if you really think about it. There's been a lot of various fan theories. Why is Ash still the same age at all times and all places? Oh man, I'm actually doing a really bad job of finding any power-ups here. Oh, here we go. Because I think that one of these Kirbys already stole the great and fantastic, like, idol from Indiana Jones. Still, we're bringing in all the franchises today. Because Kirby absorbs them all. Nom nom nom. But, like, seriously, the topic at hand that we need to continually think of here. I was just double checking that Kirby, oh no, wasn't going to steal tax stole items. Also, I'm totally taking this. This is like one of my favorite vehicles in this game because it's still like, it's the little Vespa wheelie thing. But yeah, I should probably look for where the event is taking place. I'm just kind of driving around in a circle here. Or maybe the event is like citywide or something. I feel like I'm missing something. There's only one way to solve this. And it's to get the wheelie power-up itself. But yeah, because like the topic at hand is just making sure that like Nintendo actually does make a Kirby Air Ride sequel, but like Battle Royale style. And fantastic. Maybe I should just go around to where the CPUs are, because wherever they are, they've probably found where Mr. Tack is. Oh, here we go. Oh no! I think I made a grave mistake. Although, like, Tack, yeah, he seems to be right down here, actually. See, that's the thing, is like, when in doubt, go around where the NPCs are. Although they probably have all of the power-ups that I could ever hope for. But still, they have them, so I can't really hope for them anymore. That's the way that hope works, right? Here we go. I think I'm already getting a pretty decent little wheelie vehicle. At least in terms of just like being able to... No! I don't have the strength to go through! But the ability to turn on a dime partially and for some reason glide. So that's my speciality. Gliding. If there's a glide challenge and if I ever win with this, it would be pretty impressive. I kind of want this, because this is... it's like my favorite. It's one of my favorites. Well, actually it's debatable. If something says like, hey, it's gonna be a very fancy glide in Battle Royale, then, you know, that's the Kirby announcer voice, of course. Then I might need to go and grab that. But otherwise, like, I think the Superstar is kind of just the regular version of the Air Ride machine, but like slightly better. So the one you start with is kind of, it's good, but it's kind of crap at the same time. But the good kind, you know? Items are getting rubbery. Whoa! Oh boy. See, that's the problem, is that I lost one of my pieces. Ugh, my power-ups. from that explosion, but yeah, the rubberiness does cause a bit of issue. At the same time, it actually kind of helps, because I think the AI doesn't know what to do with all the rubber items. Here we go. I think I might have hit a magical time shift of Ocarina Legends right there. I'm not too sure, but I went backwards for some reason. Ooh. That and also like... Or either that or it's like Tracer. Isn't that the way that works? Still, I've never played Overwatch, and I don't know. Now after there's been so many games that have been coming out since then, I kinda wanna... I don't know. Now's the time to jump on an old fad. Potentially. But yeah, my vehicle's already kind of getting unhandleable. So I think that I'm doing a pretty good job, actually, on this city trial, because that's another thing other than trying to get Nintendo to make this game, remake it, or do something with it. Make a new Kirby adventure of 100 Kirbys at once. In the biggest Kirby city that you ever did see. But the other kind of thing that you need to be doing here is creating the air ride machine. That's just the most uncontrollable and amazing as a result. Because, like, oh, that's the whole reason why I wanted to set it to 7 minutes. Because 7 minutes, well, every minute counts, but you get a lot more if you just take a couple chances and get an extra 2 minutes compared to 5 of the standard. But that's the thing too, is that like, if you actually stay next to the Kirbys, like they must know something that's going on. But, oh no. Yes. But at the same time, like if you're around them at all times, then you'd think that they might be just taking all of your power-ups, and that's not good. But fighting numerous enemies. Oh man, I think that that's actually a fairly standard kind of ending to these events. Oh, here we go. I think I'm too fast that I kind of go through the middle of those things. But I think I could probably fight numerous enemies on this thing. The most dangerous of Vespas. That's what they always called. Oh no, Kirby's air ride machine back in the day. Come on. Yeah, I think I'm slightly too fast and like a little knife through kind of mushroom. Well, not mushroom, marshmallows. That's what I'm thinking of. Although mushrooms might also work if you just kind of pokes into it and then nothing happens. That's what my vehicle is doing. If that would make sense, so to speak. But yeah, my defense is 10. What say you, top rate Kirby? Yeah, it seems like there's just a lot of defenses that dropped. Okay. Kirby Melee, defeat as many enemies as you can. Well, I'll find a way. Well, that works. And then I'm just gonna spin around in circles. I was really hoping that I was just gonna get the spike ability to begin with. So that would have been spectacular. But I can't even tell what's going on. This is just like almost unrecognizable from like being a game mode anymore. So I think that I have... Oh, here we go. I need it. Because the spike ability is still like one of the best ones for just like killing anything, I have to say. So you just kind of like, well, not really walk into them, but you do a power glide, slide, and do some amazing things. Oh. Actually, I thought I was farther ahead than that. 46 though. Yeah. Also, that's the thing, is like when you win, you actually get like the controller to vibrate at the same tune as the song, and it just, like, this is what HD Rumble should have been, I gotta say, because it feels more effective than HD Rumble. Not that I've actually played 1-2 Switch yet, but hey, I just imagine that HD Rumble isn't anything to write home about. It's GameCube controller Rumble. The technology of the future is GameCube. Someday when we get put back into the Stone Age, GameCube's gonna look like some pretty fancy technology, I gotta say. So Blue Kirby is pretty good, I gotta say, but I think it's time to give a little bit of love to what I like to call Camo Kirby, because still, if he's yellow and he's on a yellow star, he basically is invisible. And amazing as a result. He can hide in any sort of banana-filled territory. Oh boy. I think I moved before. Oh yes, I'm actually taking this. Although, I might want to also do the most ridiculous of air ride machines. Oh, there's so many good ones around, because there's also that one. But now Camo Kirby does work better on a yellow star. So, Camo Kirby, it's time for you to shine, and hopefully we'll actually get like a gliding finish to this thing. If not, bad times ahoy. Because that's basically all this thing is designed for, at least in my opinion. Which is not necessarily the correct one. But as of this point in time, it will be. It will be decided as fact, and the judge will say, yes, you have decided that this makes sense and is very profitable. Because that's how you can determine if something makes sense, of course. That's why camouflage Kirby on a yellow star makes the most sense. The further you can fly, oh no. I can't even grab it. I'm so terrible. But I kind of want to grab that other air ride machine now. The one, that you need most in life, and that is the fancy flying thing, because like that would be impressive, but let's see, is it still even here? Oh, I think a different Kirby took it. And rightfully, so I'm gonna wait for him, I think, but I think he was trying to do the same thing to me. The AI knows, but sometimes it glows. Hey! Because I'm kind of dying, that's the reason why I'm glowing specifically, but there we go. I need these, like, food power-ups more than anything else in a way. Oh, I'm taking this. This might actually be one of the most effective ways of opening up boxes, in a way. When you got something like this. But, it's like a glide thing and then somebody just takes a wheelie bike. Oh yeah, that's the best thing for gliding. Well, for flying, I guess, but anyway. I kind of do want this other air ride machine too, because like, that is the other one for flying, but still, I've had my dedication to Camo Kirby. Like, I'm putting all my eggs in this one basket. There's not a very good chance, but I mean, there is a chance that it won't even be a thing dealing with just like gliding the furthest. That being said, like every single air ride machine I do see is the one that makes you just like fly further and just like boost into submission. But that would be cheating. That's just making it too easy. I want a ridiculous machine, not an easy machine. Oh boy. Speaking of ridiculous. Oh man. I almost got it. And it even has the Kirby song. You know, the one. The only Kirby song you need in life. Oh boy. I was just about to get it too. Like, that's probably one of the most difficult events to even deal with. When all of a sudden you just are flying at 2,000 miles per second. Greater than the speed of light, probably. I don't want to do math right now. But, I mean, the math says it's the best. Oh, here we go. Speaking of the best, like, that's the thing is, if I can't do things in terms of... Oh... I think I know why I couldn't get to that one area before. Because there's boxes underneath the ground. Aw, man. But you could just go beneath the ground right here. I always forget this area even exists. It's kind of not that great of an area, to be honest. Oh, and it leads back up into this area. Makes sense, but still. I was really hoping somebody was going to take that gas guzzler. You have to go and fly as far as you can. Oh, well, I'm going to grab a gas engine. Those internal combustions, they're the best at flying through the air. I mean, that can be considered actually true in certain cases, but yeah. So, like, what were the original planes even, like, running on? Like, legitimately. I have no idea. I never learned too much about aviation, specifically. Ooh. There is a legendary air ride machine in play. Ooh. I kind of need these turning things, not because of the fact that we're gonna need to turn, it's just because I'm terrible. But yeah, like, I can glide pretty far with this thing. Oh, boy. Oh, Dino Blade. Aim for the head, yeah. Well, I usually do anyway. Just because it happens by accident. Oh man. Yeah, if I got that legendary air ride machine, it wouldn't help me, though. Look at this, though. I don't think that fighting this bird is really... Oh no, gonna help. So maybe I'll go do something else. This event seems worthless, and the rest of the Kirbys don't seem to be fazed by it either. So, yeah. Onward to greater things? Oh! No, no, no! I would take that legendary air ride machine, though. And if the other pieces just appear out of nowhere, yes. Camo Kirby goes to the wayside at that point. I feel like we are actually supposed to be killing this thing. Because there was like no other power-ups that were popping up other than legendary air ride machine pieces. Hey, and I got 10 glide, so it should be alright. See, but like the top right corner Kirby, if he doesn't win, he just didn't do a good enough job of grabbing speed, actually. Look at that, his top speed is only 1? Oh, boy. It's time to shine. Oh. I might be able to do okay with this, but I'm not entirely confident. 2 rounds. Aw, man, I missed it. Was it just about height? I think it was, right? That's why I'm just pulling up and I'm just going. I don't care about distance, what, like, that one flying guy was doing. I don't even know. Ah, there we go. This is gonna be pretty amazing. Because, like, yeah, that one glider, like, he should be way further. Oh, I think I might be basically on the height limit. Whoa. I'm the high jump master of camo Kirbiness. What up, purple Kirby? Well, I guess he was also kind of camo too. But the other two, they should have switched carts there. Or air ride machines, if you prefer. Because these, carts don't really fly necessarily, but the Mario Kart is kind of a flying sort of game at this point, which is sort of strange. There's a lot of airtime. You know, in a way, I kind of just think of Purple Kirby as like an off-brand kind of like Chinese knockoff or something like that. Like, oh, it's not Kirby, it's Kirbay. You know, it's slightly different. It's spelled with an E-H at the end. Anyway, it's time for the off-brand Kirby City Trial Edition. Okay, maybe he glows just a little bit too, like, iridescently. Although that might not necessarily be the correct wording for it, but let's say it is. In some sort of strange way. But yeah, like, that's the other strange thing too, actually, is that, like, this... Aw, man. That's actually a pretty good one. I think that everybody wanted to grab that one air ride machine. Because if you start with that to begin with, you do have an advantage of being able to, like, pick up all the power-ups quicker. It is a legitimate strategy. Oh, man. Because I think it's, right... I thought I saw something else that was, like, pretty good on this level, or maybe I was up one, down one? I'm not even too sure. Although... Let's see. It's like, that's the thing, is, like, there was the formula kind of, racer there, but... What are the chances of needing to go in a straight line constantly? It's probably not gonna happen. Oh man. There's nothing I could have done about that one. But like, that's the only kind of like cart that I see around here. If you can fly farther, farther, farther! Okay. Well, this one is probably the one that I was thinking before, which basically means still grab the glider. Because maybe the glider isn't necessarily good at going up, straight up in the air so much as just far distance, but it was still a good enough, like, kind of one to bank on, I would think. But yeah, that one guy I think just completely gave up his strategy of just like using the boxcar and stuffing all of his luggage into it, because that doesn't really work so well when you're trying to fly in different ways. Not the one that you might be also thinking of. But actually I might even go down inside of this. I've been getting a lot of negative stat boosts. I think the game knows that I'm playing this at 7 minutes and they're trying to, like, negate all of my amazing, like, uncontrollable carts that are just still too legendary to handle. I can't just call them carts, but it's worthy enough and good enough. Okay, well, yeah, I think that you can't really get too many boosts when the Dino Blade's around, so I probably should try to grab some weapons and technology. Oh, this is a good enough technology. Here we go. Oh, no! At least some of the stat boosts drop down from hitting it, because, like, I think that's the kind of idea. You just, if you hit this bird enough in the head, which sounds awful, but I mean, that's the name of the game. I think I might have, oh no, might have almost killed a Kirby. Sort of works. Oh, I think that's a better glider than what I have currently. I mean, it's not, like, amazing, but... Oh, man. If I have any sort of advantage, I will take it. Oh, here we go. Balls. I made a grave mistake. There we go. At least I got that glide piece. Because I definitely needed that. See, this is why I don't usually go after these air ride machines that are... Ugh, on top of that hill there. Also known as a building. Buildings are the hills of the city. Have you ever thought of that one before? It's like shower thoughts, essentially. Okay. Can't get it. I think at this point I probably have a better off chance just using what I have currently. Oh, here we go. But there is always a chance that I might just find something random. You never know. Balls. But hey, who needs to be able to have any of that? No turns, no offense, no nothing. All you need is just speed and the ability to see the city lighthouse, I guess. Wait. Do we just... What do we do? Do we just go in here and then... Oh. That event doesn't seem that great. Do you get anything from it? It seems a little bit silly. This is just a food event. Okay. I will, appreciate the foodness, but also recognize the fact that it's kind of useless to me. Come on. One more try. I can do this. Ugh. Aw. I think it's just that my air ride machine is just too, impressive at this point, obviously. To the point that I do actually glide pretty well. I think it's mostly just because, like, yeah, my top speed is getting a little bit ridiculous. But in the good way, obviously, as always. Because when you can have insane top speeds, you take them. Oh yeah. That's basically the whole reason why I played this game mode. It's just like, in hopes of breaking the game, but it never quite happens. But one day, I will find the magic sweet spot of, being able to get those things before it's too late. Oh, well, there is another box below here. 17 seconds, I can do it. Although, HP also is important. Nope. Just one last debuff for good luck, but it wouldn't be the best at doing it that way. Just get an anti-glide. That's supposedly what we're doing here. Well, that one guy's screwed. Well, two of these guys are screwed. Basically, it's a competition between me and bottom left Kirby. I think bottom left Kirby might have it, though. It's hard to say, because, like, my top speed is insane. It's just absolute insanity. And compared to, like, his top speed, but, like, he has enough glide. And that thing is designed to glide. Oh well, let's see what goes on here. Air glider. Jump to the platform and fly as far as you can. Okay, yeah. Boom! Look at this top speed. Oof. Okay, I think this might be a pretty good gliding angle. 'Cause it's... As always, I was saying I don't know enough about aviation. But at the same time, there's the camera. I'm just gonna try to distract him. Hey! I think it worked. He dropped because he was afraid. When you see an off-brand Kirby coming towards you, you never know what he might pull. He might get Newt, or Meta Noodles. How about that? That's a better name for him. And instead of having a sword and just, like, fighting people that way, he has a giant, like, pool noodle in his hand and goes around and just smacks people. It would be the greatest. Well, also he has instead of a mask, he actually has, like, a bowl of noodles that he cut, like, 2 holes out of the bottom of and has, like, plastered on his face, and some, like, noodles are dripping down. Like, this is the greatest character of all time here. That's what off-brand Kirby brings to you. And also frightens the other Kirby from winning, but yeah, speed for the win. But I think that will probably be the end of things for now, though. Even though the magic of off-brand Kirby just never ends, of course. It will always continue in our hearts. And still, if you're wanting me to play any more of this, still definitely let me know, because it's hard to not be on an amazing, like, GameCube fix right now of wanting to keep playing more GameCube games, because still having an HDMI adapter for a Wii, like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't believe that it actually looks pretty good. I gotta say, even on my TV right now, it actually looks pretty good. But still, GameCube in general, I've always been a big fan of the graphics of that generation. Same with, like, N64. It's just mostly been Wii has been the weird one for me. As weird as it is, just as a quick aside, the Wii I was never actually that much of a fan of. But, like, that's probably another reason why I love the Wii U so much, because it's HD and it was, like, proper console magic again. Still bringing it all the way back to the power of off-brand Kirby. That's what the Wii U basically was. The off-brand system of, like, great titles that you could ever hope for and play in life. Anyway, though, still, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and, of course, do all of those fancy things, because I should always be mentioning it more and more now, to like, comment, and subscribe. But I'm not going to do the song yet. One of these days again. Okay. Goodbye for now.